Welcome to Lenses, the DataOps for Apache Kafka. In this video, we'll explore a typical scenario where the power of DataOps can change completely the way you work with Kafka and streaming data. So, here's the scenario. I am a data engineer in an online shop company. We have brought in the payment transactions of our product sales as a stream, flowing through Kafka. First problem. The data, as it comes from the source system, is in JSON format, not great for Kafka. It's verbose and doesn't handle schema changes well. Actually, in order for this data to be really usable, there's a few things that I'd need to do. This is what we call data wrangling. And the urban legend says that preparing data tends to take around 80% of an engineer's time. So, in this case, I need to do three things. First, change the message format from JSON to AVRO. AVRO is the de facto standard for Kafka as it allows for schema evolution efficiently. And as a data engineer, I want to keep my main core of datasets in Kafka in the standard format. Second, rekeying. Kafka's power for finding messages is based on having keys next to each message. Keying is important. It so happens that the incoming payments have been keyed according to the payments team needs, the transaction ID. But for the rest, we need to key by the product ID so that we can group all the sales for each product together. Third, data masking. The incoming data contains sensitive GDPR information, credit card numbers. I need to find a way of masking that data so that no sensitive information is visible. Alright, let's head to Lenses and see how we can do these things. Okay, here's the Lenses dashboard of my streaming platform. I'm running on Kafka. To find the payments data, I'll head to the data catalog. I don't know what the dataset is named exactly, but I do know that the product ID that I'm looking to rekey by is called an EAN. Now, with normal Kafka topic catalogs, you can only search for the topic names usually. And if I do that, I get nothing. But with the Lens's real-time data catalog, I can tap into the columns and fields within topics. I include the metadata and voila, I can see topics that include the product ID. The dataset I'm looking for is the one at the bottom. Let's go ahead and pick that one. Here, I immediately tap into my topic data, and I can see that the value type is JSON. All right, first step, let's turn the data to AVRO. We'll do that by spinning a Lens's Sql processor on Kubernetes. I'll give it a name, use one runner for now. The SQL statement is very simple. Basically, select everything and store as AVRO. Simple as that. Okay, we spin the processor up and it's already bringing data to its output topic. Let's have a look. Yep, the data is the same, but now the format is AVRO. Step 1 complete. Now, I've realized that the credit card numbers are visible. So I'll jump to step 3, masking the data. I'll create a Lenses data policy for this. I'll give it a name, and I'll only expose the last 4 digits of the credit card numbers. Some governance information, such as PII category and high impact. Then I'll choose the field where such data exists. It was called CC number. Good. Let's check the data again now. Great, it's all masked. Now, the final step. Rekeying by the product ID, the EAN. If we look closely at the data, what we want is to key by the transaction.ean, which belongs to the value of the message. The actual key here is the transaction number, not what we want. How do we do this? With another SQL processor. This time, what we do is select the transaction.ean as the key for the output. As for the existing key, the transaction number, we will place it inside the value of the new message, along with the rest so we don't lose it. Spin it up, and let's look at our fresh topic. The value is still in AVRO. The credit card numbers are still masked. Good. But now, the key is our EAN numbers. The old key is now part of the value here. And we can see that the EAN is also in its original value position as well, as we didn't touch that part. Now, let's head over to the Lens topology to see what we've done. Here, we can see the original payments topic. Then, the SQL processor that converts JSON to AVRO. And from the AVRO topic, another processor that does the rekeying. Great, but can we do better? Can we combine these two steps into one single processor and do away with the intermediate topic? Yes, we can. Okay, I'll create a SQL processor. This time I'll do both things in one statement. Here I have the rekeying in my select, and here I store as AVRO. We spin it up. Let's check the results. Yep, they are exactly the same. However, if we check the topology, we can easily see the difference. One single processor and one single output topic, a much simpler solution compared to the old one. Mission accomplished. We got to see a typical scenario of how the power of the Lens's dataops can change the way you work with Apache Kafka. But there's more. Time to explore dataops with Lenses yourself. Sign up and let us know how you find it.